Hi, my name is Nicole. Welcome to my channel, Travel to Money. Well, I finally broke the $1,000 mark in 1 month doing content creation. This has been a really long road, but I want to tell you all about what got me to this moment, especially the things that can help you get there faster than I did. If you are new here, I have created this channel to help you learn about how to travel, adventure, and have fun on the road to financial independence. I have traveled the world. I own a couple of houses in Spain, and I'm on a creative journey to financial independence. I believe the road to financial freedom can and should be fun. I hope you'll subscribe and join me on this journey, no matter where you are starting from. All right, let me start by telling you about when I started Travel to Money, and then we'll go through the process of getting to my first $1,000 month. I should note that I do have a background in communications, so I already know how to do graphic design, build websites, put together newsletters, and a whole lot of other things under the umbrella of communications. However, I don't have a degree in communications or design, and I've taught myself how to do everything. If you are a self-starter, you can learn to do anything with a little help from the internet. All of that being said, I did not have experience in filming myself. I had been wanting to start my own channel for a bit, and I trusted the advice of all the YouTubers I had watched, and I just started. I didn't try to get it perfect. Now, this was back in the beginning of 2021. I knew it was a little weird to start a channel about travel when we were all in the middle of a pandemic, but I also knew I had a lot of content from previous adventures that I could share about. One of the reasons I had the confidence to just sit in front of the camera and make videos just like this one is due to the years that I had spent watching Aman and Christina from Our Rich Journey. They weren't doing anything fancy. They were just sharing information that they were passionate about. I knew that I could make videos at a similar level eventually, and I knew that at that level they already had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Even so, I knew this was going to be a long journey. In the beginning, I simply bought the name of my website and got a starter site set up and created the YouTube channel. I went ahead and claimed the Instagram handle, but I wasn't doing anything with it. All I was doing for the first year was making one 10-minute video per week and sharing it on my personal Facebook and Instagram pages. That was a very slow grow, but I was prepared for that. I had started a channel with a friend a couple of years before, so I knew how hard it would be to get to that first 100 subscribers. I think I hit my first 100 subscribers around the 1 year mark. I also want to note that about 3 months into making videos, I stopped for about 3 months. I wasn't completely consistent that first year, but I committed after that and decided to make it more of a priority and not let other things get in the way. This can be hard for me. I'm one of those people that will jump to do something for someone else before I do something for myself. So this took a real mindset shift. I finally had to believe that I can't really help anyone else until I help myself. At around the 1 year mark, I decided to invest in better quality videos by upgrading to using a microphone. I film all of my videos on the front-facing camera of my phone, so I wanted a microphone that would plug into my phone. If you want to see the microphone I bought, I always have a link to it in the description. As soon as the Samsung Galaxy 22 Ultra came out, I got it in hand as quickly as possible. You see, it is the only phone, I believe on planet Earth, that has a 40 megapixel front-facing camera. The reason I use a front-facing camera is not to see myself while filming, but because I use a teleprompter on my phone. The new phone and the microphone really elevated the quality of my videos. I spent the first 6 months of year 2 continuing to post my weekly video, and I also began sharing that info on my official Travel to Money Instagram. But I wasn't doing anything special on Instagram. I was just using it to share my YouTube videos. And the truth of the matter is, each platform is different. And if you really want to have the best engagement on each platform, you have to create content for that platform. We'll get more into that in a little bit. At about the 9-month mark of my second year, I still hadn't met the monetization requirements on YouTube. I had been following Adam Envoy, a blogger who had recently grown his YouTube and Instagram accounts, and I took one piece of advice and decided to go for it. He said to create one YouTube short, also posting it on Instagram and TikTok, and to post one of these opportunities each day for 30 days. So I decided to go with his advice. One of those videos was about the house I had just purchased for $5,000 in Spain. About 2 months after posting that video, because it was continually shared, saved, liked, and commented on, it suddenly began to go viral. Now, I don't think this happened just because I shared one reel every day. I think it was a combination of that and the fact that the reel was a little bit shocking. In general, creative content does best if it is controversial, vulnerable, or shocking in some way. For me, that doesn't mean that I'm looking to do that in most videos. It just so happens that buying a house for $5,000 is a little bit shocking. It had the wow factor. This was a very pivotal point for me in the creator space when it comes to making income. At the point that this video went viral, I had made $0 over the 2 years as a content creator. Now, I hadn't been trying to make money either. I was just trying to slowly grow my YouTube channel in order to get monetized. But this viral video changed everything. Just before the video going viral, I had set up coaching availability on my website. I had done this because the month before, I had 3 people ask to speak with me, either about buying a house in Spain, starting an Airbnb, or financial coaching, and I had done these calls for free all in 1 week. I realized that at that point I had to put a value on my time. I love helping people, but for one-on-one time I had to start charging. I didn't have an extra 3 to 5 hours of time I could just give away. I was already spending 5 to 10 hours a week just creating my one 10-minute video that I was making no money on. Okay, so the viral video changed everything. In a 1-month period, the video was viewed over 2 million times, received over 70,000 likes, over 1,000 comments. I guess it broke the share limit for reporting because I can't even see how many times it was shared, and it was saved by over 20,000 people. Keep in mind that before this, I only had like 700 followers and almost no one saw my reels. There were some days when it was viral that I could just sit there and refresh the screen every second, and each time I pulled it down, I would have a new follower. It was seriously insane. And the truth is, I was not properly prepared for this influx from a business perspective or a personal perspective. I am so grateful for that growth and all of the opportunities that have come from it. But if I were advising someone else, I would say it would be better to have more of a semi-viral video or a more steady level of growth. Emotionally, I struggled and still struggle with anxiety because it turns out that when you really get out there in the world, not everyone is kind. I don't have thick skin, and honestly, I don't want to have thick skin, but in some ways, I'm having to develop that. From a business standpoint, I wish I had something that was ready to sell, like a course. I did have coaching, which has been so much fun for me, but that is a direct exchange for my time. In the moment, I kind of froze. At first, I started creating more reels, but after experiencing anxiety every time I would share something, I ended up taking a pause on that. One of the things that really helped was I was able to point people to my YouTube channel for more information. Within a month, I was able to pass the 1,000 subscriber mark, but I still wasn't able to be monetized because I didn't have enough watch hours. Finally, in March of this year, about 3 months after the video going viral on Instagram, I was able to monetize my YouTube channel. I was super excited, but if I'm being honest, almost every other financial stream that comes through content creation is paying more than YouTube. However, YouTube is something that you grow over time, so as long as I stay consistent, that stream of income should steadily get bigger and bigger. I had always heard other creators talk about affiliate marketing, but to this point I hadn't been super interested. Then I realized that when I was talking about businesses that I used, I was now giving them free marketing to a huge amount of people. So I started by looking at companies that I already use and love and applying for their affiliate programs. There are a lot of programs out there. To this point, I have found that most of the affiliates I sign up with, it's not super easy to convert people into customers. But then you have the ones that do hit easily and are easy conversions because they are a great product or service. There is one affiliate I share about usually once or twice per month. I earn $3 for every conversion, which isn't much, but that still brings in over $100 per month for me consistently over the last few months. In July, I had my largest month with this affiliate at $175. I don't think I made anything on any of the other affiliate programs other than $4 as an Amazon affiliate. Not the same as the Amazon Influencer program, which I'll get to in a minute. On YouTube in July, I had my best month so far, coming in at $92.45. When I first got monetized, I would make about $1 per day. Now I'm earning between $2 and $3 per day with occasional spikes that have been up to $7 in a day. And this growth has been in about 4 months. I'm not sure if it will continue to grow at that pace, but I'm hopeful. My daily new subscribers has also increased in the last month or two. When I was first monetized, I was getting maybe 3 to 5 subs a day, and now I'm usually getting around 20 new subs per day. The next stream of income I'll cover is coaching. This isn't something I've promoted heavily at all, but I would say I make about $100 per month. In July, I brought in $119.65. This is after the payment processing fees. All of these areas I've mentioned, I am hoping will continue to grow as I grow the business. Growing the business for me has recently become focused on putting out helpful content that is specific to each platform. For example, instead of just using Instagram to send people to YouTube, now I'm focused on what people actually want to see on Instagram and content that will help them. Now, I said at the beginning that I brought in over $1,000 in the last month. So where is the rest of that money coming from? I actually brought in just over $1,200 in July, and you may have guessed it already, a huge chunk of that was from none other than the Amazon Influencer Program. Previous months, I had earned around $200, but in July, I stepped up my output, plus Amazon had their Prime Day, and I brought in $818.77. I really can't even believe it. Now, will every month be like this? I guess we'll see. I'm sitting at about 200 videos at the moment, and I have another 100 filmed that I just need to create voiceovers for and upload. This has definitely been the easiest way that I've been able to bring in income as a content creator. Some of you may remember me talking about my friend that is not an influencer, but was able to get into the program. She started a month after me, but has really put in a lot of time and energy into the program. In July, she kicked my butt and earned over $1,100 just on the Amazon Influencer Program. And she just started in May. It's just crazy. Now, here's the thing for me. I love this program and I'm so thankful for that, but I want to use it to help fund what I really want to be doing as a content creator, which is making these videos right here and connecting to you. I don't want all my eggs in one basket, and I really am passionate about helping people to travel, adventure, and have fun on the road to financial independence. That is the impact I want to make. The most fun for me is doing coaching sessions or meeting up with someone for a coffee to exchange stories and help make a real difference in their lives. It's about relationships and finding ways to connect beyond the screen. Speaking of connecting, if you haven't heard yet, I'm going to start putting together group trips where I can travel the world with some of you and spend time talking about some of the topics I'm passionate about. I'm hoping the first trip will be to Spain and maybe focused on how to buy a house in Spain. There's a great company that handles all of the logistics so that I just have to show up and spend time with you. We'll see sites, have meals together, and create some awesome adventures. There is a survey in the description of this video that you can fill out if you want to join me on a trip. Once we have 50 surveys, we'll make plans for the first trip. We only need like 6 more completed surveys, so be sure to fill it out and be one of the first to get info when the trip is announced. I really can't wait. So let me ask you a question. Are you a content creator? Do you want to become one? Tell me what your journey is in the comments. I'd love to know what information would be most helpful to you so that I can create content that will help you in the best way possible. Do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to join me every day where travel and adventure build financial freedom. I can't wait to see where your dreams will take you.